This is the itinerary for June 17th to 20th kayak canoe trip to celebrate the high school graduation of Carson and Nicholas. We put in at Saranac Lake area at the South Creek here, as you can see here at the put in, and which is off of Route 3. And we paddled over, which will be our two-night place to stay at the halfway island. So that was the first day, and the second night we stayed at halfway island. During the second day, for our adventure during the day, we paddled out over to Weller Pond and around and back. And as we were heading back, we had very high winds and whitecaps. So it was a challenging paddle for all of us, but we made it without incident and it was fine. On the third day, we broke camp and paddled over to the Saranac River here and up into the upper locks area. It was fun going through the locks. You'll enjoy the video when you see it. Into the lower Lake Saranac area, where we paddled over to Loman Island, which was our campsite for that evening. And from there, the next day, on the fourth day, we paddled to the Saranac Lake fishing access area, from whence we had our takeout. ready to go? We got everything?
I'm going to throw this in the garage. Is that what?
2 in one vehicle and 5 in the other. Oh, don't forget we got to put the big canoe on too. Paul's 18-footer. Down the canoes now. As you can see, we have emptied the van. That's our task. The test is to get this. We're going to determine what goes where, and hopefully we can get it all in. If not, we got to decide what we need to leave. We got everything in. So, okay, we're taking off here. There's Nicholas coming out.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Finally get on the trail.
Okay. That's Sean and Paul.
See that?
Dundee knows the way, so we're following him. We're getting it. This is the island, halfway island, site number 77.
So here we are at Saranac. We just arrived at our beautiful campsite. A wonderful day, and Steve and Tim are in the process of setting up their tent.
No, down. It's not right.
So what is that? Is that a 4-man tent or a 2-man tent?
They call it a 3-man tent.
A 3-man.
This is called a 3-man tent, but it's only comfortable for 2 when we put all our gear inside it. 'Cause if it's going to rain, you want to be sure you get all your gear where it's dry.
So it's nice to have a little extra dry space.
One of the years we were tenting out, Tim actually put the tent together in the middle of the night without a light. Go ahead.
So it looks like this 3-man tent is a nice interior netting with a rain fly that eventually goes over the outside, correct?
That's correct. That's correct.
And that's the part that keeps you dry.
And Tim and I have slept in this tent, I don't know, 30, 40 times on the wonderful trips we've had here. And I can tell you it's important to put the tent up first when you first arrive on the campground.
Setting the tent up is one of the things that I enjoy. Picking a site and getting the tent put together.
There's a nice little spot that he'll fit in.
And like magic, it's a tent.
Look at that, pops right up. And a good tent is your safety and security and dry space for the duration of the trip. Look at that, and there it is. So now there's a fly that goes over, right?
Yeah, fly will go over, and we got them underneath there. We put a little pad which will straighten out,
Yeah.
just in case there's moisture there to keep us off the moisture. Now we have to decide which direction we're going to turn the entrance to it.
Well, that's important, isn't it? It has to do with where the prevailing wind comes from.
And which way you're going to get out so you don't stick on the step on the stumps.
And when you have to get
like
out
that.
at 2 in the morning.
Yeah. That's right. 2 in the mornings are important.
Well, you guys picked a good tent site here, I tell you what. Right on the lake. You've got a little protection here, but we have a little windbreak from the trees and from the rock outcroppings, and you're kind of nestled in the middle here. But it's not in a hollow, so if it does rain, the tent won't get wet.
This is the
Nice
fly.
spot.
We put the fly on to protect us from excessive rain and stuff like that. And the wind, obviously, too.
And so now it looks like you've decided to leave the doorway facing away from the lake, because that'll protect you from the wind a bit.
You guys are doing pretty good. You work well together. And look at the beautiful lake out there, huh? Sure. Middle Lake Saranac. Nice job, guys.
All right, so now we got to put the fly on.
Fly on. And again, fly protects them from the rain and excessive stuff like that. Good job.
When you're finished with it, you bring this back and you put it here so the next guy knows it's empty.
Paul's a great cook. Look what he's prepared for us here. Oh. Nicholas, what do you think?
You guys do bonfires on the
It's great to be out here
It is,
Now
absolutely.
with my friends and my
our
family.
goal is to be
Screw
back
friends,
by dinner.
my family.
Couldn't be any nicer.
So we either stay.
Thank
in
you,
the,
Paul.
You're welcome.
We took a vote,
the
and you're
hotels,
going to
but, you know,
be
we try
our
to go to
cook and
destinations, like we'll go somewhere
prepare
for
again for the next
in
trip.
Walmart.
All right.
You're great. Thank you.
There's a few huts along the way, but that's
Wait, when
about
did
it.
we vote?
And I want to thank
Nicholas?
Outdoor Steve for instigating this wonderful event.
I'll leave the instigating part out.
Okay, and the other one is Carson. Before I started the video, Paul said we did a salute to and
Those about to
hosted
die,
to
we
Carson
salute
and to Nicholas, and so that's who's gonna pack the canoe if we don't have Dundee here with us, right?
Paul Nestle.
I resemble that remark.
This is great, isn't it? Sitting around, and look what Paul did too. I mean, he put this nice together. Actually, it's half gone
They
now.
are nice
but-
when we watch the videos together.
Well, we got
Hors
plenty
d'oeuvres
more
this afternoon.
if we want more, but once we get a fire going and we get things hot, we can cook dinner. And so we've got steak tips and Caesar salad for dinner tonight.
Ooh,
How's that sound?
unbelievable.
Just like going to the restaurant.
Oh, no. This is 5-star. There he is. He did it. Good job.
I see some dry hair there. You have to go under.
Nice one, guys. Look at these mountains. This is a gorgeous
bunch of Olympic stuff too.
guy swimming there. And
All right, so then if you just go like this,
this is beautiful. The Adirondacks. Little Saranac Lake. It's one of the best things about camping, Paul.
One of the best things about camping for me is cooking over the open fire and having a wonderful meal like this, cooked over a flame.
And what kind of salad is that you made for us?
So we
good one.
have Caesar salad and steak tips, marinated steak
Wow.
tips. So,
And Tim's cooking
and
the
some-
steak tips.
some excellent
provided by
red
Paul.
wine, Shiraz.
Paul and Nicholas as we watch the sunset. And look at this, we come around here and it's just
This is a nice pine.
gorgeous watching the sunset.
What a beautiful spot.
And then we got Tim sitting here, picturing and watching the sunset.
All right.
Here comes Dundee watching the sunset. Isn't this nice? Unbelievable, huh?
What a great spot.
Wow. Wow.
Nice choice of campsites, Dad.
Oh, perfect. We're all watching it. We're all watching it. The rain's starting to come. Working here, putting up the top.
And stake it along the edge.
Everybody's working here, putting up the top. Is that
Stoking
tense?
the fire.
Nicely set up. Had a good night. This is the second day of trip here. And Sean and Carson had their tent. Were comfortable in that tent last night. We just experienced a little bit of rain, so as you can see, that's why we started to put the top up. The overlook view from Middle Lake Saranac, the island in our halfway island that we're staying on. Okay, we got two of the great cooks here. We got Paul
once you go to blueberry
Tim.
and strawberry cream cheese, you can't go back. So I forgot.
As you can see, the table is set up because earlier it sprinkled, and so we wanted to
Only freaking advice I don't have.
prepare for that in case it rains again. And we got Canadian bacon over there that just cooked.
And we got
Here
Dundee
comes
egg,
Paul.
some salt and pepper here.
With Paul's homegrown eggs. Paul has hens and he brought a dozen eggs with him. Paul's got a pitcher plant.
This is the
Tell me
leaf-
about it.
The leaf of a pitcher plant. It's shaped like a pitcher, and why you call it the pitcher plant. It's a carnivorous plant, and it uses the shape of its leaf and captures a little water down in the bottom, and in that water it's acidic and it digests any little insects or even small frogs that might fall in there, and uses the nutrients to fuel the plant. And you can see up at the top it's got little hairs that all point downward, and those hairs prevent insects or other little critters from escaping the pitcher, and that's how it captures them. That's what
Thank
it
you.
looks like.
Thank you very much, Paul. We're coming into Weller Pond, and you can see the sign right now. And you can see our group up there. And we are where we are in Weller Pond. And he just pulled out his map and gave us an idea. How you doing, Paul?
Good. Nice paddle.
I was thinking of the Ojibwe inscriptions. I was telling Carson about it with the boundary waters when I see these
Yeah.
ledges.
Rock granite faces, yeah. There are many places that still have pictographs
Right.
on them, or actual carvings,
Hmm.
which are really impressive to see if you can find them.
You want to switch it all there, Ron? You built this one? I'm good for that.
Whoa, boy.
All right, now get one more of me and the chosen one.
White caps out there. And we went across the middle, and Carson was in the stern, and he held his own. You can see the white caps out there. We just pulled back. Great job, Carson. It's going to be an interesting evening. As you can see the white caps out there. And you can hear the wind absolutely. Feels great, actually. You can feel the power of the wind out there. This is all part of it. Good job, Nicholas. A recent high school graduate. He's got his new boots too. I thought he was going to go in his boots, but he didn't. Go Nicholas in. Said his first remarks were whoa, and it's kind of chilly, but he made it. There's Paul going in. Working his way in. Okay, there he is. Whoa.
Anyways, you're gonna fall over. You might as well dive in.
All the encouragement by his pals out there.
Yesterday I walked all.
Oh yeah.
Second night. This is supper. What do we have for supper tonight? Ooh, we have
Not the date it became
chicken.
my starting official date.
And over here, Paul is making the pasta. So we're getting pasta in here. Looks good.
Because I remember you were, when we lived in Rainham, you were
Ooh, looking good, Paul.
Don't kill the bluebirds.
that was a big
Don't
deal.
kill the bluebirds. So put it someplace that doesn't kill the
Yeah,
plants.
once you got one behind you. Yeah.
End of day 2. Packing to go to Lower Lake Saranac right now. Before we get to our island on Lower Lake Saranac, we're going to be going through the locks, and we're all thrilled for that. So we got the site clean, and we left it the way we found it, or we like to say leave it a little bit better than the way we found it. So we're packing everything again and getting ready to move on. Today's a beautiful day. Last night it poured, but we survived very well, and Paul and Tim and Nicholas made us great pancakes and bacon and eggs. And Dundee made the coffee. We had a great time.
Bag in the front.
Carson's going to be in the kayak this time.
There's a canoe going out.
And Nicholas is going to be our steer man, so I feel very comfortable and I'm in very good hands. We're off. And the next stop is the lock. And I got my very adequate. I'm in the hands of the Navy, so everything is fine. Oh yeah.
I don't know whether I'm giving a big pull or we just turned
Moving now. Moving right along. And here's an easy, casual paddler, kayaker there.
So it may be that we're going to the left, and yeah, I guess we'll find it there.
That shows the
Remember when
channel.
we get into that channel?
Yeah, the map shows the channel on the left shore.
All right. Right here.
Paul and Sean are going up, go directly in the channel where the two markers are. Going by the two buoys where they indicate the go between. Coming in now. As you can see, the sign says 5 miles per hour, slow because the locks are up ahead. Look at the views of when the mountains here as we were going in, how beautiful it is. Here we are coming up to the locks. Locks. Yep, you let me off and I'll take a picture. Look, there's a ranger sitting there. There's Tim and Dundee waiting to go through.
Alright, so we want to go
There's
through the lock, not
The river, if you wanted to go down the falls, it's to the right hand side.
Saranac is lower.
Guys are coming in to the locks here.
Carry me home.
Here comes Nicholas. You can see the shut off the engine, and we have no engines here. And this is the lock that's going to be holding them. Right here. The rest are still coming in. Looks like they're all going to be able to make it in. And there's the ranger. She's going to get things ready. These guys are all coming in.
Hello, Outdoor Steve.
Hey, gang. How you doing, Casson?
Good.
The ranger's going to close it behind them.
Oh, it looks like it's the same height.
I'm sure she's going to wait for somebody else, the others to come.
There's going to be a fifth.
Just closing the gates behind them now. Paul's going to close this side. Okay, so she's
Underwater, it's right in the water out of this pool. And you feel it's going down, you can already see.
she's releasing the water here.
See how
Okay.
fast we're going down?
Now see the water going down,
Alright, and I may lose you.
and the water's coming out the other side now. So this one was higher than the other side. The water is Paul's helping here.
Gravity, so these doors,
See it's dropping.
lets the water out of this tub.
They're getting ready to open it up once the water gets steady on both sides. Same level. As you can see, the Ranger and Paul are opening the levels are equal,
Because we're going to get out and check out the locks.
and they're coming out. If they had a big hold, you see what Sean's holding here? He's holding the boat in.
What title do they give?
This is, aha, experienced paddling.
Sweet chariot.
This is the waterfall on the other side. So if you had the decide you want to paddle it, and you think you're a good enough whitewater kayaker, you might be able to go through. I know that I have some friends that can go all the way through. I'm not sure I could make it through, but it's fun seeing this choice anyways. We're leaving the locks now.
All clear.
We're heading out. We are now in the lower Lake Saranac. We came from the middle Lake Saranac to the lower Lake Saranac.
This is the son of Outdoor Steve saying, never wish I had gone through the locks between middle and lower Lake Saranac.
Nicholas says this looks big from back there, but when you get next to it, it is huge. We're almost at our island for the night. And there's my good partner back there, paddling away. There we go. We're up to the site 23. We finally arrived there. It's about 2 o'clock. We left the campsite a little before noon, and we stopped for about a half hour at the lock. So had a nice site 23. You can see the canoes and everything. Everybody's chipping in, getting the gear out.
Put up the kayak?
Yep.
I got the most
Like we're carrying everything up right on the island. We're each going to check out our own campsite. This obviously is the main cooking area. And we're still bringing the gear up, and as you notice this time we're carrying the boats out of the water up on the island to protect them from any wind or whatever during the night. We got the muscle here to take on the boats up. This is the 18-foot, so this is the largest of our
Alright.
3 boats.
Where do you want it?
Just for now, just right next to the green one. Just set it down, and we'll and then we gotta unload them, and we'll flip them all. And
We have good supervision
Perfect.
here.
all right, we made it.
2 supervisors, 2 sons working at it. Doing a great job.
Fuck.
How's the water? Here we go. Off of Low Man Island.
Just keep walking and it will eventually, for me, it would slip you. So you just keep walking.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cones go real well, but they won't. They're not thin enough. This is like tissue paper. Feel it. Yeah. Right. So pine cones burn real well, largely because of the pine pitch, and the pine pitch burns well. But they wouldn't catch the spark because it's not quite thin enough for that little spark. So you take some little pieces like this, roll it up and make a little.
No, not like get in position, turn around.
Get it nice and thin. See that?
Yeah.
See how it's like tissue paper,
Yeah.
right?
But it was nice to see them play
Bundle
kids
right
hockey
there.
before they got all competitive. I'm like, oh my
Shoot your
God,
spark into it.
5 years. This is
And if
what
you
they're
get that to
doing.
light,
That
then you
is-
can burn. Yeah, then you have the next key is to have kindling to put on top once you get that flaming. If you get that
And this
flaming,
whole
that means
ring
you can
forever.
start a fire like that.
Do any blowing? 50 yards behind his house.
You can if you have an ember and a spark in there, you can blow lightly on it and get it to flame, right? But that will probably burn without blowing on it at all if you get the spark in there. So the key is aim it down toward the center of that bundle.
Tough. You want to do quantity.
So if
it's
you
fast,
see
but
when
it's
you
all
strike
quality.
it, the spark comes off of there and kind of follows through and travels down. So you're trying to shoot the spark
Down into the middle.
down
this steel
into
bell.
that little bundle.
But hold it so it's aimed like that, so it kind of pushes the spark a little more.
Get a good spark.
Yeah, and reset that little nest if you need to. You know, rework it a bit.
Oh, it's like it's burning. You can see the flame. He had some flame going, Paul. It was, I mean, it was burning. And in fact, there is a little ember burning there now. So it's.
there you go.
Yeah, it's not gonna help though. There's the end.
Ooh, that was close. It's close there. It's getting smoke. With the smoke, there's got to be fire. Looks like it's close, isn't it, huh? There it is. Good job. That was great. That's it. Good job, Paul. Nice job, Carson.
Well done.
Whoa, well done. Persistence. Didn't quit. Wow. What was your secret?
Practice.
Practice. Okay, I like that. Patience.
Practice and
Nice
patience.
job. And good instruction.
I got a
Nice job. Supper here.
Open chair right here.
Great sausages and hamburgers.
We're not having hamburgers.
Look, hot dogs.
Papa, I cannot wait for this 4-minute video.
No way this is going to be a 4-minute video.
I want to see this on YouTube with a link to the new website.
Okay.
From the new website.
And Papa, we're going to start you getting paid. On Monday, I'm going to work on you getting paid.
Well.
Seriously.
Set him up with that.
Those be too patient.
Heading out to do some cliff jumping. Sean and Tim, and they said we're going to be super impressed. I just hope everybody is okay. And following them is Carson and Nicholas with their shirts off and their sunburn, so I hope they're okay.
Tuesday, June 18th. Carson and I went for a little canoe paddle, and Carson found this cliff. We came back with Nicholas. We checked it out. They dove down to make sure it was safe, and they first jumped off right next to that tree, and they jumped in. Then they moved up a little bit further, and then you can see between the two trees there's a ledge, and they jumped off that ledge. And then there were some college students that were a little inebriated, and then they showed up, and the 4 of them walked up to the top there, and 2 of them jumped off. And then if you come back, then Nicholas and Carson went up that little 3-foot ledge and jumped off there. Go further out then?
That's what I was trying to do.
No, but I meant like this way, so we get right.
All right, we're fine. We're fine.
Can you get past that rock, Nicholas?
That's what I'm worried about.
Or what about standing on the edge of there? Going down a little lower.
No.
You can't tell, but from here it's a little skinny.
Want to go?
I don't know. I'm worried about that ledge. I don't know.
Or what about, can you go further up? Can you get out past that ledge?
Yeah.
You think, Nicholas?
You're gonna have to jump out.
You're gonna have to jump way out.
Hey, is there a rock up there? Is there a rock up there?
This is hot.
Hold on, is there a rock up there?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Carson, that was close.
How was it? Hard landing?
Yeah, you got my feet hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Whoa!
Ah! Wow!
Dustin's land looked a little worse than yours. Yours looked pretty good. I mean, you were like kind of scrunched.
That was a pretty good show. So that's higher than the last jump, Nico.
Yeah. By a good 3 foot.
Yeah, agreed. Or you want to do that one again?
I think I'm gonna do this one again.
Did you feel that one? My back out. I mean, I don't know if it would have, but my back out was. I didn't
So-
need anything else.
So Nicholas, what did it feel like yesterday when you were jumping? Did it? You just said something about it felt like it took so long.
Yeah, it feels like it takes forever when you're falling through the air.
Morning coffee, morning stuff this morning. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Outdoor Steve.
Oh, good morning, Sean.
What's your
Morning, Paul.
strategy?
Morning, Dundee. Think
you
I should
saved
say good morning to Nicholas?
In a boat.
It is to a lot of people. It does to me. I have my own life jacket, so we got to get our own jackets. We're almost ready to go here. Packing up, heading home. Wind picked up a little bit. Another gorgeous. Thank you, Paul, for all that you did. That's for sure.
Oh, you're welcome.
You and Cheryl, obviously, put everything together. The meals were, and everything was fantastic.
Had a great trip. Always fun to get out.
Yeah, amen. Boy 17 on one side and boy 18 on the other, and they take us to the harbor. You can see spot Island 56 if you look at the map. And we're going to be led into the harbor now with these boys, and there's also a speed limit sign that we just were, so you got to go very slow if you have a power boat. Thank you, Paul, again. Thank you, Cheryl, again. We know that you're the behind-the-scenes partner here. Thank you, Dundee, for setting it up. And Linda, we know you were part of this too. And great time. Couldn't have been any nicer. Come in, our crew. 4 days on the Northern Forest Canoe Trail. Thoroughly enjoying it. Section 2. Saranac Lake. Looking good, gentlemen. Welcome home. Now comes the repacking. We just emptied the canoes and kayaks here. And now we're get everything out. We're waiting for Dundee and Paul to come back with the 2 vehicles. And now,
Never say I wish I had canoed and camped in the middle and lower Saranac Lake in the Adirondacks.
oh, say that again.
Never say I wish I had jumped off the cliff.
Wow, that's quite a feat.
Wow.
Nicholas, words of wisdom. Never have to say.
I don't know. I guess never say I wish I had paddled middle and lower Saranac.
That's great. That was fun. Going through the locks also.
Yep, that was
Fantastic. What a wonderful time. Now, I never have to stay. I wish I had paddled the Saranac, which is part of the Northern Forest Canoe Trail.
Another trip successfully done on the Saranac with the Priest and Nestler clan. Have a good day.
This is Outdoor Steve. We finished 4 days of paddling and camping. I'd like to acknowledge Carson Priest, who is going to University of Mississippi this fall, and his success and graduation from high school, and Nicholas Nestler, who graduated from Kearsarge High School and is going to be serving our country in the U.S. Navy this fall also. And again, thank you, Cheryl and Paul, for all your planning, all bringing together the supplies, and for D's planning. It was just wonderful. Wonderful friends, wonderful family. Never say, I wish I had been on the Saranac with friends and family.